A huge hello to all my dear fun beings. Hope you're all doing great, and in today's video we will be seeing the science behind Diwali. Yes guys, 2020 has passed so soon and Diwali is here. So what are you guys waiting for? Celebrate Diwali with me and get to know the science behind Diwali. Now without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So, the trending word Diwali has evolved from the original word Deepavali, which in Tamil is split into two words, Deepam and Oli. Deepam means lamps, whereas Oli means light. The light of the diya produces magnetic changes in the atmosphere of the surroundings. The electromagnetic force produced henceforth lingers on the skin for at least 3 hours and activates our blood cells. The immunity thus provided by them makes us feel so energetic and full of life. Why is Diwali the festival of lights? It's because during this time, when geographically the western disturbances bring rain, the atmosphere becomes humid, and this supports the spread of bacteria and insects. In such a situation, the fire of the diya and the chemicals it releases in the air kills these germs. This is the same reason why a small amount of crackers must be bursted. But these days, Diwali has become the festival of crackers rather than that of lights. We must understand the significance and perform our traditions rather than blindly following them. Also, Diwali is celebrated on the new moon day when there is supreme darkness everywhere. Thus, people light millions of lamps to get rid of the darkness. Symbolically, various interpretations have been made for lighting lamps, but the one that I love the most is this one. They say, like the flame burning upwards, our knowledge must take us towards higher ideals. A single deepam can be used to light many more deepams, and also it does not lose its light. This shows us that our knowledge does not decrease when we share it with others. Rather, the clarity and confidence increases on giving, and so both the giver and the receiver are benefited. Next, let us see the science behind the Ganga Snanam. Ganga Snanam is ideally done in 3 steps. Step 1 is oil application, and the best oil chosen for this is sesame oil. The second step is having the Deepavali Marindu or the Deepavali Legium. And the third step is taking bath during the Brahma Muhurtam. So let us see these steps one by one. And guys, I have a lot of research papers listed down in the description below. Please do go and check them out. The benefits of sesame oil are known worldwide. The presence of sesame and vitamin E in it makes it beneficial for hair growth. Topical application and a mild massage is said to relieve pain. It is also beneficial in improving the sleep quality. And one awesome thing that I got to know was that sesame oil has the potential to protect us against UV rays, and hence it can be used as a sunscreen. Believe me, guys, it's going to save us a lot of money. We will discuss the benefits of Deepavali Lekyam in a while. And now let us see why we need to take bath during this Brahma Muhurta. The Brahma Muhurta is the time which is regarded as the best time to wake up, and especially on Diwali, it is chosen for Ganga Snanam because early morning time is the Vata dominating period. The Vata dosha is helpful in promoting body movements both internally and externally, and thus it helps us in easy evacuation of the bowels. Physical activities such as exercises, yogasanas can be performed very well in the Vata Kala. Also, this time is hailed as the best time to learn, especially learning of subtle aspects of philosophy and spiritual growth. Now, the next most important thing that is characteristic of Diwali are the sweets. Yes, numerous sweets made at home, bought from outside, gifted by others, and we gifting others. Yes, the process of gifting sweets during Diwali and eating sweets during Diwali is very significant due to the temperature outside and the fats present in these sweets. Yes, fats keep us warm, and during Diwali, it's really cold outside. So, to maintain the temperature, we eat sweets. So, after eating all of these sweets and spending the day doing nothing, your body goes weak and you suffer with indigestion and stomach pain. So, to overcome all of those things, we have the special Deepavali Legume or the Deepavali Marundu. So, what is this Deepavali Legume or Deepavali Marundu, and what does it have to do with boosting the immunity and taking care of indigestion? Let me tell you what it does and what is the tradition behind it. So, after the oil application and before the Ganga Snanam, we consume the legume in an empty stomach. So, every household has its own recipe and the elders pass it on to the next generation. Legume is said to emit heat in the body, so it is best consumed during the winter season. Once consumed, give it a break until you eat the next time. Traditionally, it is also offered to the guests who come home for a heavy meal. Legume helps with all kinds of stomach problems like indigestion, stomach upset, acidity, and burning sensation. All the ingredients that I use to prepare the marindu have digestive properties. Marindu in Tamil means medicine in English. It kicks off the body's metabolism during winter and it also has a good control over cholesterol and diabetes. So, I have a small story for you guys. The tradition of legume goes back to a few centuries to the court of the last Nayak king in Tanjavur. The story goes that the queen went down with severe stomach ache after eating the delectable sweets made for the festival by the palace's cook. The king, who could not stand his queen in pain, announced a bag of gold coins to whoever who could bring instant relief to the queen. A clever priest called Lakshmi Narayan came from nowhere and made the queen eat the legume or the jirana, which it was called. The moment the queen ate it, her pain disappeared and there was great joy. It was said that the divine god Vishnu himself came down and gave this relief giving legume. That was an interesting story, right? If you like this story, please do comment down below. That's all for this video, guys. I will meet you guys in another video, but before that, do let me know what is your Diwali routine. If you follow any of these or if you would want to follow any of these in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and show some love. Also, don't forget to subscribe to me. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and the handle is in the description below. So, I will meet you guys in another beautiful video. Until then, bye-bye.